my friends. Welcome to the Craft of Wellness. I'm Kat, and this is my Sunday Soul Reflections. Or is it Soul Sunday Reflections? I can never remember. But this is where we talk about like spiritual awakening and 5D, 7D. We haven't spoken about 7D yet, but we will. And about New Earth and everything that's just going on right now. And so I always have my London fog, and Sir Isaac Newton is always snuggling and snoring beside me. And today I just want to talk about Ascension symptoms, right? Because, yeah, I see a lot of people experiencing them, and then I wasn't really experiencing them. So then I thought I was like not going to ascend, and oh my goodness, but I was doing more than them. So how come they're feeling it? Oh yeah, my human had a lot of fun with that. But as you can see, some people feel them and some people aren't. And you know what? That is perfectly okay. Because the reason is that it hits some people harder often comes down to where your body and your nervous system are at. For example, if you're living in a way that chooses you, like you're resting, you're nourishing yourself, you're moving gently, you're setting boundaries, you're basically just choosing you. That shift tends to land a little bit more gently. If you're exhausted, if you're under chronic stress, or you're carrying things that never got soothed, and you're just like a tight little ball, those same waves are gonna feel like an illness. Right? So it's not that it's not happening to me, because it's happening to everybody, but I actually am in a state where I don't have much stress. And so again, that doesn't mean you're less spiritual. It simply means your system is asking for repair and support, or may not. So you may also hear people say that we're moving from a carbon-based body to a more crystalline one, or that our DNA is activating and shifting to hold higher frequencies. So I got excited about that because I thought, yay, we're going to have physical evidence, because I'm always looking for evidence in the 3D realm, right? Not quite. However, that because it's way more spiritual. So spiritual communities are kind of describing that whole process, like the body reorganizing to carry more light. For some, that language makes sense of like the headaches, buzzing, vivid dreams, or emotional surges. It turns the story from sickness into upgrade. Again, when we recognize that is like how our perception of how we see this experience, right? So if that resonates with you, hold on to it. And if it doesn't, that's okay, you let it go. And if you're feeling those symptoms and you're thinking, oh, it's got to be a heart attack, or it's, blood pressure or cancer or whatever it is, that's what it's going to be, because your thoughts are your reality. Right? So common Ascension symptoms: fatigue, sudden need for more sleep, headaches, pressure in the head, ringing in the ears. I get like jolts of electricity in my jaw, brain fog, forgetfulness, emotional surges, sleep changes, vivid dreams, tingling, buzzing, pins and needle sensations, like your foot fell asleep, digestive shifts, so some things would bother you before or vice versa, nausea, loss of appetite, or even cravings, I find, of really healthy raw foods, sensitivity to light, sounds, smells, even EMFs, right? Mood swings, woo, waves of grief or joy, right? So if you got all that going on, I really feel like I need to pause and just do like a medical little note, because I am not a doctor. I just barely know what I'm talking about here. Always rule out medical causes first. Some symptoms are going to overlap with real medical conditions like high blood pressure or heart issues or neurological concerns. And if your doctor says everything checks out, then you can explore the energetic explanation alongside. I think that's a smart way to do it, right? However, back on, how can you support yourself during this ascension time? Well, I talk about it all the time. Not the gratitude piece. Hydrate. Drink lots of water. Flush and move the body or energy in your body out and in and move it around, right? So lots of water. Healthy, good water, though. Not in plastic, right? Rest. Listen to your body. Nap. Early bedtimes. gentle, soft, loving mornings. Earthing. Come on, dude, right? Why wouldn't we use Gaia's energy? Stand barefoot. Hug a tree. Even touching with your hands. You don't even have to take off your shoes, right? Gentle movement. The stretching, shaking, yoga, walks. Just releasing all the energy again. Getting the flow happening. Nervous system regulation. Huge one here. And so slow breathing. Humming. Tapping. You know, there's so many things that you can do to regulate your nervous system. Salt baths, yes. And that's the whole the minerals plus relaxation. So you're doing your body some good. And setting boundaries. Limit news, social media, and really draining environments and people. And build a community. Join a community. Wink, wink, the craft of wellness. Share with a safe person so you're not alone with it. I have a friend that I can talk to about this kind of stuff. I may not talk to other people about, right? And always, if needed, professional support. If trauma surfaces, you know, you can lean on a therapist or a practitioner or even a coach to help you kind of navigate the new life. So, just in closing and thinking about it, reflecting. If you're not feeling much right now, it doesn't mean you're missing out. It just may mean that you've already done some of the inner healing work, right? And so it's not landing as hard. If you're feeling rocked, remember, you're not failing. You're not sick. You're evolving. That's a lot for your body. So what you want to do is just breathe. And let's do that together right now. Because every breath counts. So you can breathe, ground, drink water, you know, stretch, move. You are exactly where you need to be. And again, let's take one more breath together. Just feel where your body's sitting right now. And just know, you're not broken. You're upgrading. Isn't that an awesome way to look at it? It's the whole reframe, the perspective of how you see things. That's what really changes everything. And as a collective, if we can all shift our thinking, our perception to like love and light and abundance and connection and celebration, isn't that a much lovely, delightful world to be living in than fear and threat and scarcity? That's the way I kind of look at it. Everything changes when you see it with frequency. No, seriously, it really does. I really encourage that. And I've got another video about that, and I'm definitely going to talk about it again. Anyway, that is my Sunday Soul Reflections. Or Soul Sunday Reflections. I can never remember. Anyway, have an awesome day. And these next couple days, like really, if you made it this far, drop a comment. Tell me what you think about this Ascension symptoms and what's going on. And then back to my original thought. These next couple days, I feel we really need to be together as a collective and really keep our energy up. Really focus on the love and the light. I feel like these next couple days coming up, I'm hearing the 23rd, but I don't know what that means. But I really believe that we just need to, I don't want to say stay positive because it's more than being positive, right? But just staying connected and knowing that there's love and light and that you are divine. And here comes the train. So have a great day, my friends. Let me know your thoughts on this. And have you tried a London fog? Highly recommend them. I got a new London fog cup too. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, totally kind of, ooh, this is totally a Sunday Soul Reflection cup. Love it. I even put lavender in it this morning. Yeah, just a little bit of love inside. Have a great day, my friends.